So, final general summary of how to use this capture card properly. If you're recording with a Nintendo 64 and a CRT, like I just so happen to possess, I'm also running, since I don't need this anymore, I guess I can show it to the camera. I'm running this. It's AV2 HDMI Mini. You can get it on Amazon for like $12. Does the deal. And I'm also using this RCA splitter cable. One end goes into here. The other end goes into the CRT if you'd like to. Now, if you are splitting the signal, it will raise the definition. But if you have the V, the yellow, inside the CRT, apparently, at least with the Nintendo here, it tends to drop the brightness of the video significantly, which is not what I thought it was doing, but I guess it is what it's doing, and I'll show you what I mean here, because I recorded this video of Super Smash Bros. while all three, the LR audio and the video, were plugged into the CRT, and this is what you get. Obviously, the brightness is very low, and I didn't do anything to make it this way other than just having the video cord plugged in. And if we go to this one is recorded with the video cable pulled out. And it's a much better brightness. Obviously, from this to that is significantly better. And let me mute that. And when we go into this video, I mess around with it and I show off here. This is what it looks like when it's when the video cable is plugged into the CRT, because I guess with the signal splitter I should have known this, but I guess I didn't figure this, but it makes sense that there's only so much power it can take in at one time. So by splitting the signal, the audio isn't compromised, because that's actually, the audio is not compromised, it's just the video. And the video's brightness gets cut in half, basically, if it's plugged into the TV. If it's not plugged into the TV, then it will just look like that, which is, regular. So that's the general rub of it. If you're using a Nintendo Wii, I'd probably say to use the video upscaler still, and it shouldn't, it might still do that with the display, but it probably won't, because the Wii has its own cables. So, well, actually that doesn't mean anything. I forget how the Wii works, but the Wii doesn't have this this RCA connection in the back. Well, it's got an RCA connection in the back, but the port is something different. And I don't know if that's going to change the outcome of it at all. If plugging in the V would lower the quality of the Wii at all. Also, I know the Wii, I think the Wii has HDMI. I don't even remember if the Wii has HDMI. But there's probably a more convenient way to do it with the Wii, and to just bypass this whole brightness problem altogether by just using the capture card. I'm sure there is a way to still use the video upscaler with the Wii in a way that doesn't compromise the output in the recording, but since I don't have a Wii, I cannot test that. So that's just a guess. If any of you are watching that know me locally that has a Wii and you'd like to see it tested on a recording so that I can, continue making these videos, you'll have to contact me soon, because I am going to mail this capture card to my friend in Texas, because he needs it more than I do, and I can always buy one later And he's been wanting to do some Wii projects, and he hasn't gotten his yet. So I'm going to just send it to him. So this is probably the most professional Nintendo 64 recording that you're going to see from me in a while, because I'm not going to have a capture card of my own for a little longer. So, with that being said, I guess I can show you the capture card itself. I'll just plug it. It's this. You can't really read it very well. It's the Pile PHDR-CB 48.5, USB 3.0, 1080p, 60 FPS, yada, 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 yada. And so it's got USB 3.0 cord both ways. Just plug that into the back of your computer into a USB 3.0 port, and it should be fine. And that's about it.